Hi guys, Kenny here, and this is my third and final, within this series anyway, blog post about DNForum, my favourite domain name forum. And we've already covered the basics of this forum, and we've covered how to find domains in this forum. So within this section, I'm going to discuss how to sell domains on DNForum. So let's look at the forum. Well, we'll ignore the first and the second section because there's nowhere to sell domains there. And let's look at the exclusive domains for sale and see how these guys are selling their domains on here. Now, the way I can tell pretty quickly a good ad on here is by the amount of views and replies. Other domain buyers will always look at this as an indication as to how interesting the thread is, how much interest there is in that thread. It's like the old analogy. If you go down a street and there's two restaurants on the street and you're hungry, one restaurant is busy with people in the window and the other one is completely empty, then it's generally, well, it is for me anyway, my natural inclination is to want to go to the restaurant where there's more people, because there's that kind of social proof there. And it is the same with this. So let's take a look and see some of the busier ones and see what they're doing there. Well, straight away, this one here has 711 views compared to the one that was put on before it, so it's not a time frame here. That's only had 25 views. Now let's look at the title, because it's very important to get a compelling title to get people in there. This also has replies, and there's a way of getting more replies, and I'll talk about that in a second. Now, as you can see here, he's put a compelling ad there. He's put statistics down. Now, statistics are really important, and he's also omitted information. So he's forcing people to go into the thread. So that gets a click, that increases the views and shows people that it's busy. So he's omitted the domain. So he's telling me here that he's got a domain that, or in fact this looks like a website because it makes 1k per month. 85% of the traffic is from Google and it's 100% automated. So that makes me want to click on. And also he's not put down what the domain is. So I'm reading that and I'm thinking, I want to go in there. I want to see what this is all about. So there he goes. He's got another view there now from me. And he talks about it here. He's written quite a bit of information there. When it was registered, how many visits, new visits. So he's putting all the stats in there. And he's put in there that it's been reduced to $15,000, which is quite a lot. But again, if it is making $1,500 per month, then he has a point there. Another thing, something that Ed Dale has always taught, try and create a story around the domain in there. People love stories, and that will get them creating more traffic for you, because they'll want to get involved in the thread and ask questions, etc. He's replying as well, so it's very important to reply on here, because that gets more replies, because it shows up on the statistics that I showed you before, and will get people talking. So now price to sell, the buy it now has been reduced to 6,900 for the next 48 hours. So this, if it is true and it's making $1,500 per month, then that would be an okay buy. You could get that on Flipper, for example, and sell it for a fair amount more than that, quite possibly. Lots of other places within the forum, as I showed last time, where you can advertise your domains for sale. So you can set, domains for sale offers wanted. You can do it as $1 auctions, fixed prices above $100, below $100, and lots more there. Let's have a gander at this section here. This is a section that I think I'd like to see this on more domain websites, and this is domains and websites wanted. So people come to this section because they're looking for domains and websites. So how easy is this to sell to these guys? They want a domain. If you have that domain, then you've got a ready-made buyer there to buy it. So here someone is looking for dating, health, vitamins, animal domains, someone here looking for lighting domains, someone looking for TV movie domain name, media.com domain name. I've got a few of those. I might see what they're looking to sell them for. Toy and toys domain names wanted, advertising related domain names, generic hightraffic.com domain names wanted. Budget is high, it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wanted oneword.com and .net, budget is $10,000 plus. So there's lots and lots of people looking to buy domains here, and this is also a very good place if you're personally looking for a certain domain to post, and you get people replying to you, so they're going out there and searching for you, so that's really good. Now I've got one more thing to show you in this section, because we do not have a huge amount of time. Developed websites for sale. Now all of you people out there, and I know quite a few of you sell websites on Flipper. Well, if you remember, I've talked about this before, people who go on forums generally want a quick sale. They know that they're selling to other resellers, so they're going to be selling a lot cheaper on here than they would do on Flipper. So you can actually utilize this site to find websites that are already up and running, so that you can buy them quickly on here and then sell them, flip them for a profit on Flipper. And there's all sorts of websites in here that you can come on and put offers on and buy as cheap as possible. You saw earlier how much they come down on price very quickly. They always kind of advertise a high price, and you can get them down on price. Look at this one, where is it? Studentbooks.com. I mean, that's a great domain name. 1997 domain, book affiliate website. If you could get him down on price, I'm sure he's asking for a humongous price, as they always do. Revenues are a low $100 per month on this. He's not put a buy it now price. And well, I don't know whether it's a he or a she, because there's no distinguishing whether it's a man or a woman there. He or she hasn't put a BIN down, so we don't know what the cost is on that. But again, you would direct message them and get a price, and you might pick up some real bargains on it. I've picked up some fantastic bargains on this section and then just resold them less than a week later for massive profits. So that brings me to the end of this series, for now anyway. I might do some more on this, my favourite forum, DNForum. So until my next video post or my next blog post, I will catch you all later. Thanks.